excited to be sharing my payday routine with you in this video. Just basically gonna be talking about how I manage my big girl money, what I do when I get paid. But first, let's rewind a little bit. I woke up in a pretty good mood, thank God it's Friday. Then got ready for the day, took a nice hot shower, then headed downstairs. I always try to start off my mornings with a word of the day or devotion, so made a cup of green tea just for like that kickstart of energy and to warm up my body, then dive deep into it. I wouldn't really call this Bible study because I don't really dive deep into it. It's just me taking a few minutes to hear from God. I'll come back downstairs for breakfast later, but for now, let's talk about how I manage my big girl money. If it's your first time here, thank you for clicking this video. My name is Nicole Nyasha. I'm a certified professional recruiter based in Canada, and I share career-related content. I really hope you enjoy this video and at some point decide to click on the red subscribe button and become a member of this community. The first thing I'm gonna do is check my mobile banking app to see exactly how much came into my account. And then once I'm done with that, I'll also log onto my work computer and check my pay stub to see what I got paid, what were the deductions, etc. I don't do this in every single pay cycle. I do it sometimes if I'm expecting a payout for something. In this particular pay cycle, I am expecting like a payout for things that I had to pay for work that I need to get reimbursed for. So I do like to do my due diligence and see if that was added or not. I'm going to assume it was added because when I checked the balance that came into my account, it was more than what would typically come in. So okay, looks like it was paid, which is good. All my other deductions look normal. I do not like checking my pay stubs frequently unless I'm expecting like extra money, because it actually, I don't know if I should say it depresses me or it annoys me or it pisses me off, but I definitely know that I do not like that feeling of seeing how much is deducted from my salary. It's just like, it's ridiculous when you look at how much you actually get paid and then what ends up coming to your bank account. You're like, anyway, I am done with this for now. The next thing that I am going to do is transfer that extra money to my credit card before I forget. Next, let me just finish doing this. Next, I'm going to be paying my tithes. We gotta give to God what is God's, okay? I know people debate on this a lot, but it's in the Word of God, so I don't even think it should be a debatable topic. I know that 10% sometimes seems like a lot, especially when you start earning more. It's like 10%, like, God, that's a lot. I get paid bi-weekly unless it's like an exception or whatever. I know exactly how much I'm gonna get paid every 2 weeks. I can completely relate and understand when people are like, oh my God, do I need to tithe? Oh, that's a lot of money. I could use it to do that. But you know, God is a good God. You know, it says in His Word, He suffereth no man to do them harm. If He says give me 10%, best believe He's going to make that 90% that you're remaining with the work. And so I really encourage you to release that 10% to Him. So okay, transferring my tithe, I just need to transfer that to my church account and then make a note. So I have transferred whatever I needed to transfer from my credit card. I've also paid my tithe. Now whatever is remaining is for me to do whatever I want with it. But joke's on me because I live in Canada. I live in Ontario. You live in Ontario. You know how expensive every single thing is. And for the most part, I'm not really left with as much as I would want to have left. I'm going to transfer my portion of the mortgage. The way in which my husband and I handle bills is we both have a portion we pay for the mortgage, and then I have specific bills I take care of, and then he has specific bills that he takes care of. I'm still in my banking app, by the way, so I'm just gonna make that transfer to the mortgage account. But for the bills that I need to pay for, they are variable, so I'm just gonna log on to check our bills for that and see exactly how much I'm supposed to be paying for that. So first one is the gas. Alright, I know how much I need to pay for that, so let's just make that transfer. I've considered setting automatic like debit payments for these bills, but then I'm also the kind of person, I know that if I set it to be automatic, I would probably never go log in and check how much I'm actually being billed for, if there's a mistake or if it's not making sense, because I know, okay, I'm just paying for it automatically. So I like to leave it to be a manual payment where I log into a gas account, for example, and check how much have we spent on gas, how much is the bill, and then I now come to my banking app and make the payment. I find that it just makes me more aware. That way we can both be more like responsible to say our gas bill this month was significantly higher. How can we be more conservative and keep the bill low? Same thing if it's electricity or whatever it is. Okay, now I'm gonna check the next bill and see how much we need to pay for this month. Ha! Exactly what I'm talking about. So for this particular bill, it is like $20 higher than last month. That's like a question mark to me, because $20 is a lot. That's like a big jump in a bill. So after this, I'm actually gonna come and check and like look into the details of our usage. But let's just like make the payment first. The next thing I'll now do is actually head over to our budgeting spreadsheet. Then I'll just like key in the actual figures, because when you do a budget you have like an estimate, right? So I typically estimate based on the previous month, but then I actually need to put in the actual figures for the variable payments. Let's just do that. Let's key in the actuals. When it comes to our spreadsheet, my husband and I are not the kind of people that have to account for every single dollar. We've tried that kind of budgeting method and we just feel like it's too restrictive and it does not work for both our personality types or our lifestyle. So we do like budgets that we have an idea or overview of where majority of our money is going, so that we know on average what does it cost to be us, what does it cost for us to live. But we're not like super strict about it. We don't need to know where every single cent is going. And if you are not really into budgeting and you're looking for like a free budget spreadsheet that you can use, there's actually a website you can go to. That's where I got the budget spreadsheet that we use. So we're pretty much done in terms of managing my money for this particular pay cycle. Like I mentioned, I get paid bi-weekly, so this is the first cycle that I just got paid for. And then when the second pay cycle comes, it goes to the more fun stuff like savings, sinking funds, spending, and like other things that I need to spend money for. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments which part of the world you're in, which country you're in. Do you get paid bi-weekly? Do you get paid monthly? And when you do you have like a similar routine? Are you a strict budgeter who needs to account for every single dollar? Or are you more on the flexible side like I am and just need to make sure that the important things are taken care of and then you can do whatever else with the rest of the money? Let me know. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video.